This year's first LEGO League theme was hydrodynamics. Our project is called Shower Tech Wise, and we're the Tech5 Lego team from Finley Elementary, and we're all fifth graders. In our households, water cools down overnight, and in the morning it becomes cold water. And we have to wait for all that cold water to go down the drain. An average family of 4 wastes 9 gallons a day for only one shower head. According to EPA and NRDC, the USA alone wastes 400 billion gallons of water. If we can save this much water, it will not only impact water preservation, it will also impact the environment and energy resources.
We have looked into the existing solutions. One of the existing solutions is TVWD. TVWD is a phone-based app that controls when the water should come out. This saves time, but not water. Another solution is an electric water heater, thermostat. It sets the desired temperature for the water heater, but again, it doesn't save the cold water in the pipes. Along with these solutions, another one is Emax. It is a small satellite boiler that can be installed in every bathroom. This can only work in new construction homes.
We checked out different valves that control the flow of water based on the temperature of the water. One of the sensor valves, called Premier, was selected for our demo. When hot water comes into the valve, it expands. So the water will rise up and go to the shower head. And when the cold water comes, the valve will contract, and so the water can go through and go back to the boiler. This happens very quickly in really few seconds. This valve is made out of an alloy of a nickel and titanium. The valve we selected costs $60 and is commercially available. We can implement it into new construction homes and existing homes. For new construction homes, we added a third pipe. Our third pipe will take the water from the cold water and the hot water inlet and put it back to the boiler, instead of putting it back into the cold water inlet using only the sensor valve. For existing homes, we are not adding the additional third pipe, and for new construction homes, we will be using the third pipe to recirculate the water back to the boiler. We presented our solution to many experts and companies. We presented our solution to Mr. Randy Isaac and Mr. Matt Lichenfields, who are energy resource managers from the Beaverton School District. We also presented our solution to Mr. James Baker, who is an energy and technology teacher at the Health and Science Options School. And we presented our solution to the George Moreland Company and the plumbing professor, Mr. Delton, who tried to implement this in his model home. And we presenting this to Ankdal Plumbing, who gave us feedback to make a new construction.
And we would like to show our demo that we have.
So right now, Bhumi is pouring the hot water into the pipes. And you'll notice that the water is piling up right here because there's a sensor in this valve. It's a sensor valve and it's expanding. So it's like a barricade. It won't let the hot water go through. It's sensing that the water is hot and it's not going through here into that cup. And it'll go up a little bit, and this is a seat, and it'll go all the way up into the shower head and come out.
There was no hot water collected.
So Nafia is pouring the cold water into the pipes. Now the sensor valve is contracting, which means it's getting smaller because it senses the cold water. That's why the cold water will go through the pipes.
This is all the cold water collected.
Thank you for watching. Any questions?
How did you come up with the idea for this?
Well, we based this on the FLL team. So the theme was hydrodynamics, and we noticed that a lot of water was getting wasted when we took a shower, right? And that was a big problem universally.
Mm.
And also, we've all experienced this every morning. And then we noticed that we were just waiting, and then we knew all that water was just not being used for anything.
Yeah, this is very interesting. You've done a good job.
Thank you.
Yep.
I guess I have to turn right in the water until it gets hot for so long.
Yeah, there is a way to do it now.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah, and the thing is, it'll take the same amount of time, but the water won't go down and get wasted.
Yeah, you girls should file a patent. You could all get rich. This is interesting work, and I think that it's very important that young people, in particular, think outside of the box, come up with new solutions for common problems, and this is a common problem. And like Commissioner Doan said, we're in the habit of doing it so much that we don't really think about it as a problem. So you've brought new thinking to this, and you've brought a solution, and you should all be very proud. You should be congratulated. And I'm not kidding about patenting the idea if you can.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah.
So I see that there is a question here that you would like to get some help to set up a trial with TVWD,
Yes.
and I will defer to staff on that to see if that's,
And actually, I'm going to bring Frank into the conversation. Frank, you've been talking with them, so help us out here.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to say thank you to Laura D. Wetzel over there, who's the state coordinator for the first Lego League and the Tech5 and everybody else. So we got to work with them quite a bit. So I was going to actually refer them to our conservation coordinator and start there.
Cool.
We will work on that. Great. Thank you very much, Tech5 team. Awesome job, and thank you for coming in. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Excellent work.